Photo shoot. Alright then. So, we've got some cameras to hack, I assume. Let's take a look at the old map before we destroy anything too recklessly. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets. 4 required, 3 optional, so of course we're going to go for them all. Nothing else going on over the rest of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one will be in the ceiling of that building, I guess. And that one's significantly higher, so we're stealing them. We're not hacking them as I suspected we might be. That one's centre wing outside. Then we're going to have to get back to our escape vehicle after we've done all these. So I'm thinking, at first blush, we start over there. We get to that one. Then that one. Drop down to that one. Down to museum storage. Then maybe we drive down here. Jump back up for those two. Maybe. Let's take a look at them all first, shall we? See what's what. Logically, a lot of them are going to be near where we were. Is that one? Are you a security camera? You look like a security camera. Ah, there we go. So that's one down there. And then there's one on the lower level here. Yeah, logically they're all going to be near to where we stole stuff. Allegedly. Same level as player. So is it in the corner there? Is it one of those two? I'm confused. Because it's not really showing up as a highlight. Ah, there it is. It's on the outside wall. Right, so this one's out here. And it's on a very short cable. So we can't really move it at all. So if we're following the route I'm thinking we'll follow, then we'll come to this one last. Maybe let's break open this bit of wall so we can see what's going on. Because we might want to work our way across here. I probably shouldn't be wrecking too much at this stage, but it's just a wall. It's fine. Should be fine, at least. So that one is on the wall over there. So. Right, so can we break a hole around this one without causing too much chaos? Maybe. What if we break off the wall that it's attached to? Is it just going to dangle? It is. So yeah, so potentially we could run along here, hop, grab it on the way past, and then, yeah, which means we've got the stairwell out of the way. I'm doing it again. I'm doing the thing where I plan a route before I even check them. It's the thing I say I'm not going to do every time, and then do every time. Grab that one. And then we go boing and down to our escape vehicle. So maybe we put a car here so we can drive to our escape vehicle. Right, so let's continue with our mad backwards plan. So we were going to get to that one from down at museum storage. Which seems insane at first blush. But maybe it's not. Also, while we're at it, Let's put a plank here. Then we can go grab, bounce through there, bounce through there. Yeah, good. But how do we get to here from museum storage without too much trouble? What if planks are involved? So that one's on a wall. Can we knock it off now? Yep. Good. Is that too far to build planks up from? Maybe. Let's find out. Alright, that looks alright. That looks kind of good. Now, can we reach up there? We can. Get a third plank on the go. It almost reaches the edge already. So if we could get a fourth plank attached to this one. And then we could swim our way round and up. Now, can we get this to work? We want to be able to lift that one up and attach it up there somehow. Just want to hook it over the edge for now. Which we can almost do. It's fiddly, mind. Ah, it won't quite stay. But what if that just sort of stays there somewhere? What if we attach another plank from that one to the wall here? Would we be able to reach that plank from above? We would with some sort of crane, I guess. What about cables? Could cables help us at this stage? It just occurred to me I could also just lower this slightly. Which might allow me to get my planks up there comfortably. I just need it to rest up there somewhere. So that I can reach it from above. Will that just stay? Good. Right. Let's go back around and grab it and see what we can work out. Alright, come back. Oh, we've dropped it again. Yeah, piss. The worst part of this is just having to come back around every time. I could probably just drill out a random bit and climb up it, but heck with it. Right, come with me, Plank. I need you over here. Good. Now I need another plank connecting you to the floor, so you're actually solidly connected. Now I need to smooth out the curve so that we can actually potentially get up there. We should also drop a quick save because I'm happy enough with the progress we've made so far. It actually works. It actually, honest to God, works. Which means we're not going to touch it even a little bit more. Right, so our next target was on that building. So it's going to be a reverse of what we did last time. Probably, where we just do a blue tide jump. Whereabouts in this building are we looking? Behave yourself, Luna. Silly cat. Be nice to get through one of these recordings without having to tell Luna to behave herself. But it's probably not going to happen. So, right, so this bridge thing, where we're going to jump down and land on it. From the one up there. Let's go see how that works, shall we? Yeah, so there's one up on the roof there. It's, well, same level as us now. That's that one. So we come in maybe and we grab that one. Can we just make that one a bit closer to here? Oops. Oh, it's being greedy, trying to pull that one a bit closer, because we can reach it from here. As long as we drill it off the wall. Yeah, we can reach that comfortably. Heck, we could even grab it before we come through the door. Then we're going to head over here. Do a big jump out here. Oop. And that brings us over to the next one, which is also on the wall. So then I guess we just grab it as we drop down. And then we go whoopa with blue tide. Yeah, with blue tide that's an easy jump. And that just leaves the one in the wooden thing over here. And I'm thinking again a plank bridge from above might help. So let's just head back into the main office, the main museum building. Have I missed one? I might have missed one. Same level as player. Oh heck, there's one out here. Good thing I checked. I was like, surely that's not all of them. I was correct, but there is this one. But we should be able to get that one and then do more or less what we were planning on doing. I would think. We should be able to do some plank magic to make that work. So we grab the one from up there and then we drop down, I guess. Because yeah, if we could plank across that, that would be dandy. Or do we just jump across? Do we grab that one and then just take a leap into here? And then we'd race along here. And And that one is just above the door then, which is nice. So we can make that one nice and easy to grab. Yeah, so that actually kind of works. Probably. Right, so we'll be wanting to use some more planks. I feel. So we want to plank across to there from here. Whee! Which we can perhaps do. Now, how would we do this? Right, can we reach our plank from here? We can if we make a little walkway out to it, probably. Oops. There we go. So now we could hook a plank onto there, do the old run around thing. Then we need to get back on the roof of this building, don't we? So I need to keep the mouse held down for some time whilst we figure out the route. And over we go. And can we grab that? Oh, we nearly grabbed it. It swings back, can we grab it? Not quite. I just need to be able to grab it so I can... What if we fall off? There we go. Now once again we've got a plank attached to our hands, so we just need to make our way back up. Maybe this one should have been a cable instead of a plank to help pull it into place. Yeah, maybe we'll try that again with a cable. Right, come on cable. You know you want to reach. It doesn't want to reach. It's too far. Now, we can kind of move this over here though. But what does that do for us? Not a lot. But it does allow us to then... It's got the old plank swinging. Oh, we can nearly make it reach. One more plank and we could probably make it reach. Because once it can reach and it's sort of held in place, then we can shore it up afterwards with more stuff. Let's just add more planks. What could go wrong? They did give us 600 planks for a reason. What if we start at the other end? Can we? Can't quite reach up there. Dang it, if we could just reach up there, but we can't. I mean, we could just plank all the way across here at this stage. And that connects. And then we build a series of planks like so. There we go. Got a plank reaching across there at least. We've definitely made something here today. Now let's have a look at our final target. Get out of the way, giant hand. I'm sure you're art, but I don't care for you. Right, so we grab that one and then we run this away. And then I was thinking we plank up onto the roof. Which shouldn't be too hard, because we just do it like this. And then we plank across there, but we need to actually get the planks to work. Is that actually going to just work like that? Or is it going to collapse under our weight? We might be onto something here. It's rickety, for sure. We've fallen off. This is definitely the jankiest setup anyone's ever created to try and complete this mission. That almost works, you know. Let's just smooth out the curve a bit there. That actually works. This is insane. Right, smooth out this bit with a plank. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Oh. So yeah, so we'll grab that one. Probably want to plank at this end rather than that end. Do we want this door to be in one piece, or do we want to just break the door? It might get in our way, so let's just break it. Okay, we've got a route. Let's give it a go, see what happens. So we go up the first set of jank planks, then we go up the next set. And then we get kind of stuck, but we grab that one. Come around here and we grab number 3. Big jump across there. That wasn't that big a jump, but it did the job. Grab number 4. We sup a blue tide and leap over to number 5. Sup another blue tide just because it's a bit of a trek. Took our time to line that one up because it's a bit tricky, but hey ho. Grab that one. Surely we haven't done it first try. Yeah, we've got all the targets. We've got time for days. Don't even need that car. We're off. Wow. That was so much easier than the last mission. We dawdled. We strolled. And we finished with 12.5 seconds left. 12.1 seconds left. A lot of time left. Good work. I mean, I know I'm congratulating myself there on the good work, but that was good work. I'm impressed. Dark Moon. The hot new cinematographic experience. Tuxedo Labs Moving Pictures Production. Eric the Space Illusionist. That's a good name. Then who are all these folks? Testers, maybe, of the expansion? or similar in theatres April 21st. Is that an Easter egg for an upcoming thing that they're bringing out? Maybe, but we should check our messages. From Mum. So they're rebranding the centre wing of the museum as Kirsten's wing. If this is where the art scene is headed, then I don't think we should have a museum at all. Ho ho! Is that the case? Out with a bang. That's how we're going to go. So, hello. You'd be bombs. We do like bombs. You'd be nitro. Oh man, this mission is not going to be good for our frame rate. You're military trucks. Well, this is already exciting. I like it. So, destroy the museum. Primary target, the wing. So it's all of that middle section, I guess. Now, do we have a time limit? We've got an escape vehicle. That's about it. This might just be a little celebratory see you later kind of victory lap mission. Because there doesn't appear to be any sort of alarm state. So, what we want to do, I think, is target these big old bits in the middle. See if we can't bring down the entire wing that way. We've been given some bombs to aid in the process, so it'd be remiss of us not to use them. Yeah, if that didn't get anyone's attention, then I feel like nothing's going to. And we're free to do what we want, any old time. So that's the main bit done. Now we want to chop it off there. Where else do we want to chop it off? There. And here. Do we want to do it all surgical-like? Maybe we do. No sense in harming the rest of the museum, is there? Well, I mean, we're going to have to harm it to an extent. But only to an extent. So, maybe we get some nitro out. And we stick some to the ceiling there. And we stick some to the floor there. And we get the old gun. And that should do that bit for us. And then we want this bit gone. Nitro again, probably. So I'll load her up with some nitro. If one of them goes, they should all go. Now, is this actually connecting anything? I think it is. Yeah, it was. But now it's not. So, where did we put our nitro? We put one on the ceiling, didn't we? We've got 5 gun left. Let's see if we can't hunt out one of those nitro. There we go. And there goes the museum. Lovely stuff. Doesn't quite count as destroyed, maybe? I mean, the frame rate's down the toilet. We can just snag one of those beams. I think we're close to bringing it down. We've certainly made a mess of it. Right. That's where you're too tall, so let's see if we can break open these beams. Is that going to bring you down? There we go. Demolition complete. Let's have a look in the old photo mode, shall we? Not quite the perfect job that it could have been if we'd just blown up the base supports properly. But yeah, I'd say we did a good job of leveling the old wing. And now let's stutter and stagger our way over to the escape vehicle and wrap up this expansion. Maybe sup on a nice can of Blue Tide on our way. Yum, yum, yum. And away we go. Away we crawl. Jeez. But yeah, expansion complete, I believe. And here we are back at Wu Manor. We got a new message. Frey Frey! That's us. Showed Kirsten how it's done. Gordy's done something about our car. We'll find it in the garage. Thanks, Dad. Now, which garage are we looking in? The main garage? We'll just break our legs as we fall down there. I'm excited now. Maybe it's got rockets attached to it. Oh, we like this, don't we, Luna? My little lap cat. Banging music as well. And so yeah, Art Vandals by Tuxedo Labs, but made entirely with the modding tools. Which means any enterprising modders could make expansions that are every bit as cool as this. I'll have to keep an eye out for some because I don't know about you guys, but I really like Teardown. And I do like this little song that's playing as well. But yeah, we can't sit here and listen to this bang all day. I've got other games to play. I've got other videos to bring to you guys. So all I'll say now is thank you very much for watching once again. Can't rule out more Teardown in the future, especially if there's any more official expansions. They'll definitely get played. And yeah, that's about it really. Thanks for watching. See you soon with something else. Oops. Sorry, Dad. We're going to need some repairs around here.